The tech world might be heading toward its biggest shakeup in years, and almost nobody is paying attention to the real move. While companies across the industry are raising prices and blaming inflation, Apple could be doing the exact opposite, quietly preparing a strategy that undercuts the entire PC market. At the center of it all is a rumored device, the Mac Neo. A $299 desktop that, if real, could completely redefine what an entry-level computer looks like. Now that sounds insane, right? Apple, the same company known for premium pricing, suddenly going budget. But when you look deeper, this isn't just about selling a cheap computer. It's about control. Reports suggest Apple has been aggressively securing key components like memory and silicon years in advance. In a world where AI companies are buying up hardware at an unprecedented rate, supply is tight, and Apple may be one of the few companies prepared for it. That's where the Mac Neo comes in. Instead of chasing high-end specs, this device is rumored to take a very different approach. A compact design, possibly as small as an Apple TV 4K, powered by efficient Apple silicon, likely derived from iPhone-class chips. And here's the controversial part. 12 gigabytes of RAM. At first, that sounds limiting. But it might actually be intentional. By capping performance, Apple could be preventing bulk buyers like AI firms or crypto miners from snapping up all the supply. In other words, this isn't a machine for data centers, it's a machine for everyday users. Students, offices, homes. People who just need something fast, reliable, and affordable. And that's where things get interesting. Because if Apple delivers a smooth, optimized experience at $299, it puts massive pressure on the entire Windows ecosystem, including giants like Microsoft, Dell, and HP. For decades, Windows PCs have dominated the budget space. That was their advantage. But what happens if Apple takes that away? Suddenly, the narrative flips. Instead of being the premium option, Macs become the logical choice for everyday users, especially if performance, battery efficiency, and long-term reliability are better. And Apple's silicon is a big part of that story. Compared to traditional chips from Intel and AMD, Apple's processors focus heavily on efficiency. Less heat, less power consumption, and often no need for loud cooling systems. That's how a small, silent desktop could deliver serious performance at a fraction of the cost. But this strategy goes beyond hardware. It's about ecosystem. Once someone buys a Mac, they are far more likely to stay within Apple's world: iPhone, iCloud, services, accessories. A $299 entry point isn't just a sale, it's an onboarding strategy. And that's what makes this move so powerful. It's not about winning one product cycle, it's about capturing the next generation of users. Now, let's be real for a second. None of this is confirmed. The Mac Neo is still a rumor, and a $299 price tag would be extremely aggressive, even for Apple. But the idea behind it, that's very real. Lower entry prices, tighter ecosystem control, and a shift toward efficiency over raw specs, that's already happening. So whether the Mac Neo launches or not, the direction is clear. The battle for the future of computing isn't about who has the most power anymore. It's about who can deliver the best experience to the most people. And if Apple pulls this off, the budget PC market may never look the same again.